rock, man. This is a 32-man international, 32 team, way more than 32 man, 32 team international.
Too much man.
Too much man, woman and child. Yes. This is a 32 team internationally based. Everybody around the world. Here, streamers.
Are you ready? Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we've got Chris the New representing PME taking on Mac from Arcation. Mac with the Zero skin, Chris with his custom skin. This is a sumo, guys. We use this to determine who gets to choose which lane they want to start in. Sumo is a go,
3, 2,
and
go.
The punching begins.
Wow, Chris just definitively taken out. Sorry, Cat.
Now, I do have to wonder, regarding the sumo, whether we're going to swap to something different, given our good old friend Traslander showed off a very interesting video about knockback and knockback resistance having to do with lag and the order you log into the server as well. So that might be something to be concerned about.
That. That's
you should definitely take a look at that one as well. So that is a concern.
There has been some talk about doing some different things. Right now, it's just sort of the traditional. You know, we're kind of sticking with this until.
I mean, people have quote unquote practiced their sumo wrestling, so they're some people are very, very into it. It's very traditional, both in Japan and in RMCT sumo wrestling. That is to say.
All right, we've got the teams. I do love this. Looks like right is Arcation. They are all green.
Yep, left's got our PME guys. They are all in the blue. And interestingly enough, PME are going to be rolling out with last username in their roster. It's going to be their first official match with their new member on here. Of course, they did lose Sailor over the off-season. Picked up Last, who is pretty well known in the community. He's a map maker, very strong. Very, very popular maps. In fact, the finals, if they make it there, will be one of his maps as well.
Yeah, absolutely. This, professional Minecraft engineers, they, like you say, they do have a new member there with Last, but new member does not mean a new player. Last has been in some excellent teams. Definitely a vet here. Now, one of the things that I'm seeing in the chat is folks are pointing out to check out the RMCT forum. So yes, check out the RMCT forums. It's a great way of getting involved, getting able to get into some pugs, etc. Dude, seriously, Demon. What is this? What is this? No.
And he's back in.
There you go. And he's back in. All right, they are marked as ready. Uncivil Engineering. I am so psyched. This is our first match of the qualifying round A. We have
Arcation
tonight too.
Arcation, as mentioned a little bit yesterday, they're the new team. We haven't really seen many games out of them, but they have been practicing hard, and I know for a fact they've taken games from other teams during scrims, notably from Groundfox, who has won a couple of throwdowns in between RMCT4 and this one as well.
And will be competing.
Yes, and they are competing as well. I'll be cheering for them.
And yeah, those are your, the folks that you work with all the time. I understand that completely. I have one question. Do you remember how to say this name? Is it Vakar?
Goggy? Oh,
no,
Vakar.
Goggy I got.
Vakar. It's like a cigar.
Vakarn. Okay, Vakarn. Oh my goodness. We just went over that. In my head, I'm like, wait. Which way? Streamers ready. Yes. Be starting in a second. So this is really, really exciting. This is our first one. All round A matches will be on one of two maps. They will either be on Uncivil Engineering or on Blazing Sun. We will have a match on each tonight.
All right, so match will begin in 15 seconds. PME did the little psych out, and we're going to see people hugging over to the side of the glass here. They want to land on the glass, take a couple fall damage, but avoid that slow movement through the water.
Right.
They want to grab these early boulders. Early beginning fight is going to set the tone.
There it goes. Just like you said, hit the glass.
Yeah, all teams got in there. Chris looks to be the slowest rollout out of the entire group here. But this early fight is going to be huge. And I'm actually kind of curious to see what Chris is going to do, because he managed to get all the way to the other side during that warm-up thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Without a ladder. And I want to know if they've got some new technology, perhaps, that has yet to be showcased. Ryan has be the first one here through the fence. Oh, Chris manages to stay on. He was hanging on top of the trees, got sniped a little bit.
Yeah, they're definitely using the tree for cover a little bit here, where they've chosen their drop down spot. Oh,
Oh, Thungan has gone down. We have seen one guy.
Popped in. There he goes. There he goes.
One man is down the ladder. That is Vakar.
All right.
And he is booking it. See y'all later.
Yeah,
I am out of here. Lass is down as well. Lass is down.
Arrows are all over his tush. Do you see what he's doing? He is going up the stairs provided, so there's no jumping. There's minimal effort on his part, minimal hunger use. And
Lass is booking it as well now. We've got a second group of people dropping down. The rest of the team's all coming down. Nobody's taking shots. They're pretty friendly to each other here. Now arrows are being shot. Leather armor is ready and up for Arcation.
I'm pretty sure he walked right past the mag too. He is dropping torches at a nice steady pace, but I'm pretty sure Vakar just went right past everything.
Yeah, it looks like that beginning area is relatively uncontested. I'm kind of surprised. I've seen people lock down an entire team there before for a very long time. Lass is going to be activating the mag. Yep. He's going to grab the stuff. Forget y'all. I want this iron armor. Arcation has the leather armor. We'll buy them a couple of hits from regular arrow fire.
Vakar is really not that much ahead. I mean, he was the first one over, but Lass is right here. He looks like he is aiming to try to take a pot shot.
Oh, there's a creeper coming in. He's crafting. No, he doesn't see him. He's going to take a lot of damage and is exposed.
He put his armor on, but he's fully exposed.
Yes.
He did not die.
There is a creeper coming after Lass as well, though, but he's getting deterred by this steep drop down. And looks like Vakar is going to be setting up.
Moving forward.
Yeah, Vakar is going to be setting up a little stone area.
Yep, we've got Demon Mix going ahead and digging in right here. You're going to see a lot of tunneling. A lot of tunneling is very common with all the maps. If you can, get your team in there protected and go. He is also Vakar has dropped down as well.
Thungan is setting up something at the top of the pyramid here. And it looks like they are starting to move on here. A couple of deaths I see causing some people to do the drop down once again, but everyone's got this ladder drop down pretty down pat. Wow.
Yeah. It's like Thungan's coming up from behind.
Yeah, the entire PME team is already at mags, and it looks like they're not bothering to contest that drop down anymore.
No, I did see, I believe Kitty just now was down underneath the pyramid briefly, kind of digging in there a little bit.
Setting up a fast tunnel underneath the pyramid is very common on this map.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Just to avoid that walk over, because that takes up a lot of hunger and it takes a lot of time.
Thungan at the top.
Oh, Chris with the nice knockback takes out Mac. Mac's going to have to make that walk all over again. And, Goggy goes down to Chris as well.
So we have a little bit, really 1, 2, 3, 4. All of PME is still right here, just past the mag station. All right here. They're setting up their tunneling. They're setting up their stuff. Mac is all the way back, working his. Stop to check the chest before he comes back through for the drop.
Surprisingly, no one has made it to third at this point, but Vakar is going to make the run, and he's going to see some arrow fire coming, but that's really, really far away. He's going to be the first one here.
He is by far the first one forward.
Yeah, so he's in the clear, and he has the chance to set up a strong lockdown on third here.
That's one of the things that was surprising me when I was commenting that PME is pretty much all immediately past the mag. They were fairly concentrated right there, and nobody was pushing forward. We do have Thungan pushing forward right now, and it looks like Chris is with him, and they're quickly taking out the mobs and lighting up. But that's
given how they weren't really contesting the drop down, I thought that perhaps they were planning to just run the wall really fast instead of trying to engage in a prolonged PvP fight. But now that they've lost the potential to lock down third, they might be forced into a PvP battle.
The potential to knock out third. Thungan is coming up third right now. He is getting some shooting arrow pressure here, but he is at the brick house at third. So he did, once they started lighting up and clearing, he just sprinted straight through here.
Where did Vakar go?
Did he just shot? Yeah, he was shot by Chris the Noob just now.
Oh, wow. And none of the tier 2 bows have been taken as well.
Touched. That was my next question.
Yeah, none of those were taken. Those would have been the first target for myself. I would have grabbed the punch 2 bows, set up away so I won't get knocked out, and take out my opponent's.
To be fair, he actually had enough time to very quickly throw down something, grab stuff, and really put up a bit of a defense. That
he might have felt a little bit too comfortable seeing how far ahead he was.
That was definitely a bit of a
is grabbing all the stuff here.
Everyone has discovered the mag was pushed as expected. There is a bed set up in here. Not even nighttime yet, but they are ready for it. 1, 2, 3 members of Arcation are right here.
Yep.
Arcation. Okay, we've got... I totally missed the R in that. We have Chris the Noob, who is staying back and taking a sniper position. He does have an enchanted bow.
Oh dear, Thungan is setting up a cannon at third. He's going to take out the special bows, the tier 2 bows. And it looks like he's just going to go with the dry cannon here. Ain't even a thing. Clearly know what's up. The bows are exposed, but they are not going to despawn. But if he can just hold this area down for 5 minutes, that's good enough. Corner cannon as well.
There it is.
Taking advantage of the bonus redstone torches right now. That is one of the changes in the map, is you get 2 additional sets of the corner cannon, or not for the corner cannon, but 2 additional sets of redstone torches. And
9 versus the original 3, right.
And so Thungan's already burned 6 of them with the 3 shots that he used here. Unless, he might have actually been able to re-pick them up after they exploded as well. That is not unlikely.
We are definitely seeing some damage here to the house. I'm not seeing much taken out, though, as far as there are no entities on the ground besides minor things. So far, it's not been terribly effective besides some
funny thing here that happened is that Thungan also blasted away part of his ladders with the corner cannon. Yeah, we got some more action going down elsewhere. Who's that? Oh, Kitty is coming over, and he's got a partner in Iron coming over as well. That would be Vakhar, taking some arrow fire from Chris Noob as he goes by. Yeah, Kitty is over here. He's got a diamond chest plate, and Thungan now trading arrow fire with Kitty. So he's going to be a 2v1 situation. Thungan's got this bed down, but night is not yet set, so he hasn't been able to set his spawn just yet.
Yeah, everybody looks like they are putting beds down, getting prepared. All right, there you go. Mac taken out by last. There's a lot. This map is great. There's so many opportunities for the arrow fire and PvP just about every place you go. They're placing a few basic blocks to kind of wall in their area, but they're really not shutting up this wall very much. I think Kitty is just hoping to rely on a bit of that diamond armor to protect him.
Well, you also notice that their ladder is completely gone, so they're going to have to harvest some blocks as well.
It looks like they're putting sand down as a bit of a barrier. I suspect they're going to they're kind of building up their wall of sand. I suspect they're going to try to pick a ladder brick or a ladder up.
Goggy just went after the tier 1 bows here, and he's managed to retrieve them. Didn't take the arrows though. Did take a creeper blast to the crotch.
Ow! To the crotch.
To the crotch. He's still alive.
He's still okay.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's retrieved the bows, not the arrows. Tier 1s have already been taken by PME way earlier. I think that's when I noticed that Chris shot somebody out of the world much earlier. He was using that punch 1 bow.
Thungan's bed is very nicely protected behind the bedrock here. Very common spot. He's done a basic light up, which is good. A lot of people forget to do that up here. And you really want to have some protection there. And as you can see, this third wall is already getting mobs spawned everywhere.
In terms of PvP kills, it's vastly in favor of PME. Currently, they've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 2. And Chris apparently has killed himself once by accident.
Chris, Last, and Demon Mix are all once again together. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Right over that second lava wall. Starting to move forward. Last is in full iron, though. Chris is still naked, running back and forth, just trying to be a target. And,
Chris got taken out, and look at that. I think he's dropped a couple of... oh, no, these all look like regular bows. But I thought maybe he had...
Should be able to be picked up very quickly by teammate. Is that a creeper that I just heard?
Yeah,
I'm going with creeper.
Didn't really do that much. But here, you see they are collecting their blocks right now. And looks like they're also setting up to grab this diamond, it seems like.
It can be done. It is not as difficult as you would think it is, but it's certainly not, an easy thing because you can grab in there with you can just barely pick it, but then you can't get it out, so you do have to kind of work with
down here now, and that's going to be a
that.
major relief to a lot of people who are waiting to set their beds, such as Thungan, who's wave past here. And it's very important during that opening section to get those kills because you want to make your opponents run from that spawn all the way back over and over again. So that 5 to 3 kill early on in this match is probably going to help a lot. It's going to dwindle food supplies. It's going to dwindle morale a little bit as well.
It looks like Kitty is has everything a diamond except for leather pants. It's kind of going backwards. Checking in with Mac.
We have her first war runner here. It's last. He's going after second, no, actually, this looks like he's just set up for a lockdown. He's got the iron armor.
There,
yeah, he's got the iron armor. He's got his bed set, and he's placing down his walls. So he might be simultaneously doing a run very, very simply. Oh no, actually Chris is here with him. So Chris, Chris is probably going to be the runner, and Last is probably going to be the counter sniper. Oh, but he gets shot out, but he just respawns right away. Ain't no thing.
Right.
Don't even have to bother eating. In fact,
we are definitely going to see. By the way, I'm getting a little bit of echo from you, darling. All of a sudden.
Sorry.
We are definitely going to see beds being critical, and if you have the opportunity to destroy a bed, that will be taken into consideration. So protecting your bed and where you place your bed and remembering to use your bed, of course, very, very basic things, but very easy to forget. Ooh, Chris the Noob again, taken out by Mac. They keep just trying to stick their head out.
Oh, Vakar makes it up. Nice little pillar stack. Gets there. The spider trying to get at him, but looks like the tier 2 bows have despawned by now, and so they are kind of a little bit SOL without those bows. They do have the tier 1s that they're shooting right now. Got the flame trying to hit Thungan, does tag him once.
Oh, and
wow, lucky.
Up here, of course, joining Vakar up here.
Yeah, they got to be careful of that punch too.
Here, this would be the better protection for your bed with the bedrock here. Dancing around Thungan is a hell of a shot. So this is definitely...
Yeah, now they got the blocks down. That will save them from that punch too. They took the time to get the kill, and then they placed the blocks down. Very smart, very carefully played. But with the bed set, kills at this point don't really matter.
Still dancing in and out at the lava curtain. Really not able to progress at all. They have gone ahead and put a water stream down, though, so that effectively, they are negating the fire. But that also kind of swept away all their stuff.
Oh,
so yeah.
Vakar, I think, just missed a drop here. He might have been trying to go into the wool.
I saw he fell from a high place.
Yeah, let's just double check.
No blocks placed, no anything. That could have been from up above.
No, there's his stuff right here. Right here.
Oh,
yeah, so he fell down and somehow went over one and then fell down harder. He might have gotten knocked down by a mob, I assume. Either that.
Alright. I actually went to TPDU and I pulled up Mr. Kitty. I'm like, wait, how many misters are on here? I totally forgot that Kitty was a mister. Alright, Vakarn. Again, you can see the difference in lighting. Even they look like they're very similar in the number of torches. There were torches placed coming up here, but Vakarn put his all really more towards the right, so you have a lot of darkness on these steps. And the other, the PME guys, they put theirs kind of dead middle on that pyramid, and that makes a huge difference in overall lighting for the mobs. What are you doing down here, Demon? You going up here to get your stuff? Actually, looks like he's just kind of harvesting some wood.
I heard some explosions. I don't know if that was a creeper or...
Oh no. Kitty is in that diamond armor with the leather pants and is burning. The lava updating is very ugly right here. Trying to place blocks, trying to make some progress.
He's making solid progress. He's already at the lava curtains.
He has the potion effect. Yeah, he does have the potion effect. So he does have that fire resistance.
Okay.
So he's not too worried.
Oh, and he's just going to drop down and just walk right through. Say, ain't no thing. Well, he's taking arrow fire.
Getting out is going to be the definite challenge, but yeah, he made excellent progress. There you go. That's the power of those potions right there.
Mm-hmm. And I wonder if he's got a second potions coming out. He didn't seem too concerned. The diamond armor definitely helped him out, and the fact that they got that from Mags, definitely helping them there. They definitely had a strategy to want the other team to push Mags first.
Yeah, it looks like Chris is the one who is staying behind as a sniper, but obviously not too good at locking it down so far. Where is Last then?
Looks like Last might be sneaking around. I hear him burning over here, trying to climb this curtain. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna be in the lava at some point. There you go. So Last is their runner. He's working on it. Chris is. Ooh.
Oh, and he burned. Oh, that's not gonna be good.
Burned to death. Lava's updating down here. Okay, that is hurting.
Yeah, let's see if he's dropped anything there. Most of his stuff seems to be still here. He's got his boots, his helmet. I don't see pants or... he seems okay.
Oh! Of course, Thungan with his bed right here, not a big problem, but he was taken out by Goggy, and it was actually great because he's doing this little jump shot routine from the back of that bedrock. You know, he's up on a block and just jumping and shooting.
Now, here's where experience might come in handy, because Thungan isn't taking shots at Goggy until Goggy is making some sort of advancement, whether for the wool or protecting somebody coming in. He's holding back his fire, and Goggy is using his tier 1 bows quite quickly by repeatedly firing these arrows at Thungan. So Thungan is holding back his fire, and they have both their tier 1s and their tier 2 bows at the ready.
Falling out.
So Goggy's feeling good about himself getting these kills, but they're not making any progress, and in fact, you know, they're depreciating on their bows as well.
Right, because that is still damage. It does look like we have the runner again here. Now, I want to say that is Last. Yeah, Last is working his way. He's recovered. He's working his way through. Meanwhile, Kitty is is under heavy pressure. Chris is now in diamond gear, shooting like crazy. Kitty is just being eaten in that lava. Oh, I think yes.
Oh dear, and he died inside the lava, and everything burned, including that diamond armor.
Yep. And whatever wool he had. Now, he may have placed at some point, but he's...
I don't see it anywhere.
I don't see anything. You could hear him take damage, which means that potion was gone.
I think he got shot in the lava and died in the lava.
Well, he definitely died in the lava, but I know he got shot. I definitely thought there was some lava damage ticking away, but yeah.
Okay, there's wool right here. Wool just at the vertical here, but this is not a very easy area to get to. They will have to pillar up, and pillaring up will get them hurt unless they make another fire-resistant potion.
All right, wool placed is still good. That is still good, but this is not safe by any means. Both teams still struggling with the second wool, but Chris the noob doing some definite redemption there, where he was failed to do the lockdown initially and let them. You know, Arcation was the first one to get in that wool. And ideally, you know, lockdown, we have 2 people running a wool, you want the opposite person to keep that locked down. So, a little bit of redemption there.
Last is at the stone curtains now for second, and his sniper target is being distracted by Chris, so he is going to go for it, and looks like, yep, he's just going to block off at the top. That creeper tried to suicide on him, but did not quite make it. I don't think he even noticed.
Demon Mix getting back into the action after his death.
Nobody has spot Last yet. He's at the second curtain now.
Mr. Kitty is all the way back at that initial bed at the mags. Not the best place to have your bed set.
Chris and Diamond now, so I'm guessing that did they pick up the one from the gift area here? Nope, they didn't. Wonder where they acquired that diamond armor from. Last at the
Pretty quiet on you.
Last is on the third lava curtain now. Still sees absolutely nobody contesting him.
Yeah, there was, unlike the PME strat to have, you know, a lockdown sniper and a runner, the Arcation just had the one guy running it, and it looks like he's gonna be the one guy trying to recover it too.
I see one torch has been placed for Arcation in the third wool area, and then some people are dead here. Vakar just fell from a high place, probably got knocked down by a mob.
Thungan might have been playing with an angry Enderman right there. I just saw some swiping. Okay, so yeah, I do see what you're saying. He does have the very first one marked. Good to know.
Yeah, Vakar's coming back. He's only got a little bit of armor left.
Goggy is here with him. Looks like they're doing a little bit of a trade, passing off.
Lass is inside the wool room now for a second, and looks like he's going to be picking that up. He's pushed the button. He's popped back out. Take a look. Sees no danger. Some interesting lighting updates going on over here. That's my little kitty coming back, trying to redeem himself.
He's got orange, so both sides have touched orange. So far, nobody's got it out safely.
Just to clarify for viewers, teams do not see those messages, or do they?
No, I don't believe teams.
No, teams do not see those messages. Only us streamers see when people are carrying wool and when they place wool. So teams do not know this kind of information. We're special.
We're special. Right, we want to show it. So it's interesting. Arcation is focusing on the third wool. They did get here first, but kind of lost that initial advantage by not establishing a real good base of operations before Thungun was set up here, who was quick on their heels. Looks like again, Arcation was first to second, but have not secured that wool either. Really getting a run for their money. Which is interesting because PME being an experienced team, oh, that's a beautiful splat right there, Ender Pearl and everything, probably has a lot of people expecting them to take this one.
So Last took some arrow fire here from Mac, and he did go down. He has placed some wool, not as close as the wool that Arcation has. Generally, actually, where his goodies are in the same area, but I expect he's going to have a much easier time getting back to his stuff than Mac would.
Well, yeah, Mac has got a full court press from Chris. Oh, Last again.
Yeah, Last is just trying to run there, but he's now got two people spotting him, and that's going to be a lot less easier. Kitty now has made the drop down. It's going to make the approach, but he is taking fire, and you can see that Chris is focusing way more on Kitty because Kitty is trying to go after the wool that he dropped, and Chris doesn't know whether his stuff is there or not. He doesn't know that everything has burned up because there were still some stuff. There were some pork chops, there were some arrows left over, and so he's been trying to prevent Kitty from getting to this area.
Actually, I really appreciate that clarification. I was thinking about saying that too. The teams see their own. The teams who get their will see their own message. Yes. The other players won't. So they will see a bit of it, but they will not see the other teams. So they don't know if the other teams got a wool unless they see the wool, etc.
Last has reacquired his stuff now, so the wool has been retained, and he's got his iron armor up as well. That'll keep him alive for about 5 to 7 shots from
Chris
regular
is really
bows.
Just focusing fire, putting a lot of pressure on it, and I'm just dying with this creeper hanging out at the top of this bedrock right above Chris this whole time, just like, yeah, I see you. Can't really do
Skeleton engaging against Mac here. It's going to last some time, but Last is not popping out just yet. Demon Mix, tries to come in here to be the hero, save Last. Last is just going to hide in his cry box a little bit longer. Nope, he's going for it now.
Though, with Vakarn right there, I don't know that was really any lapse of pressure. He's going. He's got the regen potion.
Yeah, he's got the regen on. He doesn't, so he's not going to care too much. Arrow fire coming, trying to hit the corner. You are able to ding people through the corner between blocks sometimes.
There are actually 3 people putting pressure on this right now.
Yeah, they really don't want them to have this wool.
No, they do not. They are really, really putting pressure on them. This is an excellent focus fire pressure. Of course, 3 of 4 people putting pressure on one wool runner means the rest of the map is open.
Yeah, Thungan is not
kind of shut down.
Thungan is not even paying attention to Goggy. He's looking all the way across his second wall, trying to snipe the man who Chris is engaging with the most.
Ironically, Goggy is not looking at Thungan either. He is also. We have snipers trying to snipe snipers across lane snipage. There you go.
Yeah, I wonder who went first.
Oh, Vakarn is dominating Demon.
A lot more kills now swinging in favor of Arcation. They are going after those kills a lot more.
This really could come down to the armor because Chris when he went from being naked and just doing some quick, hey, look at me, and was just massively dying. As soon as he went and got the diamond on, this just completely turned around. He was able to take more hits, etc.
And I think
a little bit of revenge there. I'm pretty sure I saw Last all the way back with wool in hand. Yes.
Awesome.
Last is back. Orange wool in hand.
Yep, so that is secured. Demon Mix is down here now. It looks like they're going to push their advantage and put a stronger lockdown on Kitty here. They're not going to let them through. They want to have this wool and not let the other team get it at all.
Vacart is running all the way back from that mag bed. Again, bed placement and bed choice. That takes a long time to get back into where you're trying to focus at, in the middle, etc. Ooh. Mac fighting, taking out Demon. There are just so many crossfires right now because they were focusing on Chris, and it's like, hey, you're over here shooting, I'll shoot you back.
Yeah, and I love this angle here just because you get such a good shot, and it's so hard to oust you from this angle. Iron armor, diamond armor versus leather armor. It really sucks for Arcation that they lost that diamond armor in the lava, and I haven't seen them utilize too much of the iron that they got from Mags either. I wonder if they're holding on to that.
We have a creeper drop down into their bed. Oh, Last turned around and took it out. Beautiful. I'm like, did I just see a creeper fall down there? Yes, I did, but they took it out. Emergency averted. They're really doing a good job. PME is doing an excellent job on keeping Arcation pinned down right now. Look at that. Poor, Mac, I want to say Kitty, but that was Mac being taken down again. Last he's got the wool, but he's here joining them. They really want to keep this locked down. Thungan is locking down third.
It wouldn't surprise me if PME will send somebody over to take first any time now, simply because. I was
just thinking that.
Yeah, third doesn't look like it's going to be easy to acquire at any time. It wouldn't surprise me if they send somebody out to draw some attention and some pressure away.
Chris the Noob is at third now. He does have a bit of iron on, kind of the chest and everything but pants are iron. Looks like he's cooking up a bit of food now, but he was up here with Thungan for a second and then went right back down. I'm curious if he's going to try to actually run third with Thungan protecting. They do have two people pinned down at second. This is an excellent time to push another wool and get a second wool under their belt. Chris is coming back up again. I really expect to see him do something. We have a fully protected. Yep, he's making a fully protected.
Now he's throwing down the front wall, and
throwing down the
this
front
wall is a lot better than the wall that Arcation put up because it allows them access into that wool area from either side now. Whereas Arcation
full pass off. Chris is up here, and Thungan is going down. Not sure if we're just like switching out on foods, on gears.
Thungan might have gone and grabbed. Oh, I think he forgot to leave something behind. That's probably why he came back up.
So yeah, it looks like Goggy is still in his place up here. He's not been able to make any progress. Taking some of his building blocks from back here off, leaving the safety rail and extending the safety rail.
Are they going to make a run? I want to see somebody go make a run for the vault, but neither team has acquired the gold ore yet, so that's not really.
You'd have to really see somebody running into first to deal with that. I don't think we're going to see the vault run right now, but I suspect we're going to see a push on third.
Yeah, as mentioned before, the vault no longer as strong, but is definitely enough to allow a easy run at any one of the wool.
Last just switched out, put on the diamond.
Thungan now making the attempt at third. He is running it. Oh, okay, still works.
Pantless, but diamond for the rest of it. And it looks like Last has taken over the that defensive spot since we saw Chris moving down.
Yep, no pressure from Goggy on Thungan now, who's running third. He's going to get the first torch down easily.
Okay, Vakar is back here. Wow, we have Vakar. Who all do we have here? We have Vakar, we have Mac. Is it just these two now that are all the way back here? We had a third before, but Goggy's still at third. Okay, so it's 2-on-1, and I gotta say, Last is... He's not getting out, but these guys aren't getting their wool. And
Last is getting kills, even on his own teammates. He's just like, forget it. I need to stack my stats here. It's my first game.
I just saw that.
It's my first game. I need to pad my stats a little bit. And his teammates are willing to help out.
That's beautiful. We do have... Oh, I knew it! I knew it! We're going to see some running on third. Thungan!
Yeah.
Thungan is just blitzing through third.
Yeah. He's got all 3 torches down now, and he's going to be making the approach. Yeah, and meanwhile, Chris is keeping Goggy busy upstairs.
Yeah, we saw them kind of switching off on armor, kind of switching off on position, doing a bit of a tag.
Yeah, you can see Chris being super aggressive, just spamming the arrows, not even going to allow Goggy a chance to breathe.
To peek out, right.
Yeah, and Goggy is completely clueless as to what's going on currently. The water drop is down there as well. I don't think that's for a cannon or anything. That's got to be for Thungan to get back up easily.
I don't know that Thungan can use it to get back up. That's full void.
Is it not? It's trickling down the chimney as well.
Is it up? Well, okay. It is.
Yeah, but he's got plenty of blocks, so he might ask for this water to be removed. He still has got plenty of blocks on his inventory.
Oh man, Goggy is pinned down something fierce.
Yeah, this is why you save your arrows. You look at all these arrows. Chris is spamming it just for... He's shooting in his general direction. And Goggy is going, well, I guess I'll have to let you waste your arrows, but this is the whole point. It's basically cover fire.
He's ducked, he's hidden, there you go. So Thungan has made a push. We really, I strongly suspected we were going to see that when they were coming over here, switching off gear. You got last pinning down second. Right now, PME has hands on second and third wall. First wall is often run last, so no surprise there.
All right, Thungan is going to make his way out now. There is a second man at third.
Looks like Demon is joined last over here at second, really focusing on keeping them pinned down. If they can get out with third, then they have a huge advantage. If they can get out with third done, keep second pinned down, and then quickly run second, and then all full court press to get second out and safe.
Yeah, Thungan is halfway up. I'm surprised he's not using that red wool to block his way off because... it's the same as placing wool, but second wool acquired, and he's going to drop it off into the chest.
There you go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
See you later. He's going to take some shots, though. And he's going to be okay, though.
Really, honestly, Goggy has got to be suspecting that was a push right now, but from his perspective, he's been behind this curtain most of the time. You have to actually you have to actually come all the way forward to even see the hint of glow that those were put, other than the water going down, and you can see the stacked blocks there.
I'm pretty sure they know. I'm pretty sure they know. There's no reason why Thungan would have left this area with such strong intent. Unless he's got the wool. Either that or he had to go acquire something. And wow, these guys are still pinned down here, hardly being able to make any movement.
Exactly.
But I think, did Kitty get it? Yeah, Kitty's got it. He's retrieved back the ones that he's left behind previously, and now they are thinking about leaving the area.
Goggy just came down from third as well.
So,
come on now.
2v1 in wool acquisition right now in favor of PME. First is the one that has yet to be touched by either team.
Although Vaykarn is coming backwards towards the... he's kind of climbing on top of the pyramid now. I'm curious if he's going to try to get it ran before there's a lot of pressure, or if he's just coming for... He's hitting the supply box on top.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of focus.
On top and going forward, food.
Yeah. Of the three... Ooh. Poor Goggy, he just got creepered. Of the three wolves, the first is the hardest one to lock down, PvP-wise. On this map, in particular, you almost have to actually be inside your own wool area in order to lock down your opponents from this wool.
Interesting.
Thungan is now at the top.
Pillars of gravel, and then knocking them down here.
Are they grinding for flint? No.
I'm curious. I mean, the first thing you think of is grinding for flint, but the second column I've seen built. They're just returning their blocks. They're just getting the blocks for the next teammate to come through. He was just recovering those blocks to come through.
Getting some lag here. Server is struggling there. Do you feel that?
So both last,
or is that me?
Yeah, I think it's just you, babe.
All right.
Demon and Last are out of second. They are moving forward. Taking some fire, but really pushing through, kind of just ignoring it.
All right, Thungin is now into the first wool area. I think he took a potion. I don't know which one though. It looks like it might be speed. Oh, I see the arrow fire coming in quite far away. Oh, and Creeper immediately. Thungin.
Creeper, yeah.
R.I.P.
Okay, Goggy has... Is that Goggy or is that Vakarn now? I want to say that's Vakarn. Not only did they make a safe, protected way up, they've like virtually made a chimney of solid blocks to get up here. They've been up and down so many times. In fact, I just heard a broken pick getting up here. Yeah, that is Vakarn. Coming back up at the top, this was completely abandoned up here. He's up here now. He's grabbed a bow and is shooting.
Demon Mix now taking over lockdown duty in this area. And nope, actually gonna vacate it. There's nobody. Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say.
He's just double checking
him. Pressure, or they just.
No, he just needed to reset his food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goggy has moved down. He is at the mag. He had been stationed at the third for so long. Looks like Kitty is going forward again, joining Mac. The firefight is still on. It's just moved places. Suspect we are going to now see the first wool lockdown attempt. Since
first wool is going to be in tension now, yeah. Quite a lot of mobs going down. Thungin is still in the first room of the wool. Creeper trying to go.
See, this is what's interesting. You know, Vakarn is still over. He's over here. He's switched off. He's putting pressure like crazy. Demon Makes completely naked. It's like, yeah, if you kill me, my bed's right here. He's really just sort of so not bothered. He's just here, keeping them, keeping pressure on them. He's even shooting down the lane.
Mm-hmm.
More about just let's not abandon the place, but not a real serious presence.
What's the night vision command?
Oh, I just completely blanked out. I just looked at it earlier too. All right, we do have. Looks like Thungin is getting some more blocks. Yeah, yeah, he's getting some blocks and he's digging down.
Oh, thank you.
He did see them. He did see them. They were coming. Just to update everybody, Arcation has the orange wool, the second wool. They have laid hands on the second wool, and I believe they've got it safely out. However, PME has second and third wool safely out. So we do have 2 wools got versus 1 wool.
Oh wow, the cavalry has arrived, the archer, the ballista, the artillery, they are firing at everyone, name Will or otherwise. Oh, a witch on Thungin.
Oh,
nope.
No.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it is. I'm pretty sure this is Goggy. Yeah, Goggy was in there. It looked like he was kind of dancing with first, but completely naked. And like you say, we've got Chris and Last who have done their job, and they are back here just putting major pressure. And
beds for Goggy is at Mags. I think Thungin's bed is still at third. I don't think he's changed where his bed was.
Witches dealing with witches. Oh my, he's back. No, did he run from over the... Not sure if he ran from over, but he's back. Oh, there are multiple witches in 2 rooms. He just chucked one off the edge. Another one's throwing poison at him. He's just like, you know what? Eat my dust. I'm moving on to the next one.
3 members of Arcation are at third right now. They're trying to grab some blocks, salvaging whatever they can to repurpose. Demon Mix has got his hands full. He's getting shot from every which angle.
So they're going to try to go ahead and make that push for third.
Yeah. And leaving only Goggy to deal with first.
A demon again, repeatedly dead, repeatedly spawning right back, grabbing stuff. Kitty's made a little stairway up to get all the way on top. Forget the jump shot stuff. Let me just get up here and clean shot. Do they actually have anybody running third?
No, they do not.
No, they do not.
They're gathering materials. It looks like they're gathering wood to make ladders with, perhaps.
Thungin coming right back over the top of the ooh creeper. Okay. Coming right back over the top. Who else is in here with him? There are 2 people in here. So PME has got 2 people running. Is that? I believe that's Chris in that diamond. Yep, Chris the Noob is running tag team with Fungan. They know, get first wool, get him on the monument, bring this sucker to an end.
Mm-hmm.
They are definitely getting pressure from Arcation. This has been an excellent match.
Yeah.
All right, Goggy is slowly trying to work through this tunnel, but every time he kind of comes in, he's got a mob coming out at him. Getting that initial light in there is so critical.
Fungan has made it to the wool area now, and Chris is going inside with the diamond armor.
Lass is hunkered down and really putting pressure on Goggy.
And take a look at this over at the drop down. They've already got a wall set up and ready to prepare their victory run. They've already got their orange wool placed down here as well.
I see that.
Yeah. Oh, and this victory run is no longer, you have to pass in front instead of pass behind. See that now? Chris is carrying the yellow.
Really interesting. You do have all 3, the other 3 members still focusing on third, trying to get out of here. Lass is just continually digging to get blocks, and at the same time, poking his head out and shooting here and there. Vakarn getting a shot on Demon. As long as they can't run it, Demon Mix, he is doing his job. He's out here naked. He is a pincushion, but he is keeping the pressure on, and there hasn't been any progress since that first torch was placed much, much earlier in the match.
Goggy has no doubt called out that the team has acquired first now, and we're going to see a little bit more pressure on. 2 wolves safely at the drop-down area. And actually, have they used this chest to put wool? Yes, there's red wool here as well, so all 3 are here.
I saw this chest just
now. And here comes a couple more people. My Amazing Cat over here trying to get the lockdown. It's going to grab some arrows. Now, I wonder if anybody has saved their last bow. This is usually the last-ditch chance. The teams know there's nothing, absolutely nothing left in this first chest for Arcation, which is, a terrible blunder for a new team. One of the things you want to do is you want to leave at least a bow and arrow at the beginning here, just so that you can suicide and stop them from making that victory run as a last-ditch effort.
Chris is kind of making and remaking. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure we're going to have an Icarus here.
He's got the diamond, but he's missing his pants.
He is pantless, but he's been looking up and down. He's making sure he's got the wool. I'm pretty sure we're about to see an Icarus get up there. I've been wanting to see an Icarus right here. I just kind of hesitate to say it until they were actually forming the whole thing, in case they're just kind of wasting time, waiting for whatever they need, key person. But there it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
This is quite the feat.
Yeah, mobs being a huge problem for Arcation. They don't even know what's going on here. Oh dear. Get on that fence post!
Get where you
All right, there you go. Zoom!
There it is. Beautiful. Absolutely fine. Even pantless. We suspected he would be. Beautiful. Beautiful. Chris the Noob up here just in a flash. Fantastic. Took
Victory
a couple of moments to make it properly. Meanwhile, you can see all the deaths happening back at the rest of the lane.
Yep.
All the pressure. But
takes a glance over to the other lane. There is nothing there, and all 3 wolves placed. That is game.
Chris the Noob gets to bring it home. That was a beautiful pantless victory run. Nice. Nice. 1, 2, 3 to nothing. To be fair, Arcation did get the second wool. They were working very hard on getting the third wool and the first simultaneously at the end. It was just, once PME was able to get a hold of second and a hold of third, it freed up their guys so much to be able to just take it home.
Indeed.
Beautifully done.
Very much
I
so.
love how much teamwork we saw in this. We saw the PME floating and moving from this place to this place, switching off Fantastic, fantastic match.
Yes. Now we will be moving on to interview some players. So those of you guys in the chat for the stream right now, feel free to throw some questions on there that you would like to see answered. Definitely, I would like to see what PME thought of their performance today, whether they felt shaky, rusty, and how Arcation felt about their performance as well, and whether we'll be seeing more of them in throwdowns or future tournaments.
Right. Look, we've got Vakar and Chris the Noob pulled in here by anyone.
Excellent.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey guys.
All right, you want to kick it off, honey?
Sure. Right now, how you feeling, Vakar? How you feeling?
Not so good. Our goal is basically to rush third, and after losing Iron so early on, it kind of hurt us the whole game.
And to be fair, you did get to third first. You guys did get to third first. Not by much, but you did get to third first. You just really weren't able to get a defensive posture set up in time to make that push.
Yeah, we knew they were gonna set up a bed there, and it's really hard to get third once that bed is actually set up, which, you know, we could tell by the whole game he was there pretty much the whole time. So we tried to rush it, and if I could actually get down to the bottom of third, I think I could have eventually came up with a red wool, but it didn't work.
All right. And as far as everything else goes, you guys were really the first one to touch second. You were the first ones to get a torch down in third, you know, to start working third. You guys really did put some excellent effort into this. It was a really well prepared for game, and I really, really loved seeing that. So you did good. You really did good.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Chris?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Pretty good. I mean, there were a couple times there where I was pretty scared. Like, you guys were coming out of second way too quickly.
You were under serious pressure there.
It was so lucky. I was right at the end. I was the one guarding second when the guy was coming out, and he was going through this last lava curtain, and I somehow killed him while he was going through it.
Yeah, that was truly a stroke of luck for you guys. Otherwise, if he made it through or just dropped the block right then as he was going through, would have made a big difference.
Huge difference.
Yeah, I think if we could have eventually got people to help us on third, we might have been able to push and get third, but we lost a bunch of resources early on, so it kind of made it tough the whole match.
You know, I kind of made a comment for you, Chris, at one point. I'm like, okay, you have redeemed yourself, because it was clear that Last was meant to be the wool runner, and you were meant to, you know, to stop the opponents from running it. I'm like, Chris,
it's hard
running it.
Fire resist potions, man.
Those did.
That was unexpected.
I'm really glad that you pointed that out, because I saw that, and that was huge. They were pretty much able to just go right through that really, really quickly.
It's really impossible to lock down second if they've got fire resist potions. If you have enough blocks, it's easy. You can just run right past that lava area and then wall yourself off the rest.
And it seemed that you guys really much had in mind to let Megs go so you can get the good stuff off of that in order to get the diamond, get the extra potions as well.